This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Time to find Mr. Winters and perhaps an extra little reward as well. Well, depending on how you look at it, it might not be a reward. It's definitely a downgrade. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Shadowrun Dragonfall. In the last episode, went to the hotel trying to find a man named Green Winters who gave the job to Monica, so maybe we can track him down today. We also was able to convince the girl to give up her habit. So we'll see how things play out as we explore this level. Now, 401, we got a code for this in the last episode. You don't have to do this floor if you don't want to, or a room. It's optional, but might as well. So the code is 5870. So yeah, you can click on this and it doesn't disrupt this. So, all right. What the? The door unlocks. Why do we pull out our guns? What the? It's a ne'er-dweller. All right, we're gonna have to. Let me go ahead and set up control, and then. Yeah, I better just... Whoop! I didn't mean to move you there. I thought I was on my guy, so... Alright, well. I will move myself here. Actually... I just want to move myself out of the way. We're going to be fighting some people that have grenades, so I have to actually be kind of careful. Let's see, let's buff you. Actually, you probably just want to wait. Let's just keep everyone kind of separate and just finish you off. Yeah, let's actually just leave everyone right here for now, so we'll end the turn early. Come on out, my pretties. There's another one. But yeah, these two have grenades if you aren't careful, so you have to be... That's why you have to, like, leave them, like, don't go straight into the room. Okay. I could use our target to make... can we see her? Really? Really? From there? Man, sometimes I forget how, like, finicky this game is when it comes to, like, positioning and everything like that. Alright, well, let's... Can you at least... Really? Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, if that's the case, I probably should aim on you or something like that. Usually I would move myself into better cover, but... Can't see him from there, huh? Alright. Yeah, sometimes like, where you can get people and not get people is very strange. Oh, is that too close? Let me move her back a little bit further. Ow. Yeah, can I actually see him from there? Nope. Alright, we'll just finish him off. There we go. Anyone else? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't want to get grenaded. Not that I couldn't handle it, but, you know. Alright, let's check this room out. What do we got here? Pick up. Get it! Alright, we got an auto schematic for auto injector. This is for people who use cyberware. Let's see what's in here. Alright, we got an advanced medikit. We'll just send it to... Well... We'll send that back to the stash. Just in case. I probably won't need it, but you never know. Alright, anything else in here before we go? Okay, we're done. Alright. Yeah, I was just here to get some extra stuff. And, you know. Alright, anything in here? Click, click, click. Oh. Let's see. Alright, got a frag grenade. Yeah, we'll swap that out for that. I don't know if I'll use it, but, you know. You know, it's like a lot of locked doors around here. Let's see the bathroom. I don't know if anything's actually in here. I don't think so, but... Not every bathroom has anything. Well, some bathrooms will have some surprises. The kind you don't actually want. But, alright. Okay, the code for this one is... Let's see, should be for Winter's room. 405, which is 1989. 989. This is for... You get this if you type Winters into that database of rooms. It gives you that code. So for those who don't remember. Alright, so this is Winter's place. So, hello, Winters. Where are you? You're gonna suffer for what happened to Monica, and the same thing happened to you. The mystery is expanding even further, folks. But yeah, he got brain blasted too, as you can see. The scene is eerily familiar. The dead man is still jacked into his smoldering computer, his face contorted into a mask of pain. Blue smoke spills from his data jack, like Monica. And there's something else. The man's outline is wrong. It takes a moment for the realization to sink in. His back is bent at an impossible angle. Oh, Jesus. No, Jesus. Looks like he convulsed hard enough to break his own spine. Is that even possible? Gory gestures at the twisted form on the carpet. You tell me. Iger kneels beside the corpse, bending to peer at his face. Matches the description that Otto gave us. It's Green Venters. She straightens, glancing back over at the body before returning her attention to you. This is what happened to Monica. I suspected it would have. We jacked her out in time to prevent it. Yeah, she died, but she didn't, end up being like a weird skeleton pretzel. Still think you could prevent Monica's death, Iger? Too bad he didn't have a buddy to jack him out. He'd have been just fine, right, Iger? Maybe. Iger takes another glance at the smoldering corpse, and you can see the doubt growing in her eyes. I don't know. Kneeling to inspect the body, you find smears of blood on the carpet under Winter's right arm. Moving the arm aside, you find a number written across the floor, 91612. Use your PDA to take a hollow pick of the number in the body, then step away. What? Well, let's search his room. Aha! Yeah. So, there's a couple of paintings. So, has he got the safe behind the wall painting? Hanging on the wall is a largely gaudily framed painting, an impressionist landscape, inexpertly rendered in splotches of cheap acrylic. A nameplate in the frame reads, Hars Mountain, 2011. Move the painting aside. There's nothing there. Well, if it ain't there, don't fix it. I mean, if it ain't there, it's the other one. Hanging on the wall is a large, gaudily framed painting, an unimaginative still life of some kitchen object sitting on a table. Pear fruit, perhaps? Move the painting aside. There's a small locked safe instilled on the wall behind the painting. A keypad mounted to its base glows uninvitingly. So, I know I just got it, but I'm showing you where it is. So, 91612. I don't know why you just find it and you have to do it like right after. Why didn't an auto do it? So, yeah, whatever. Inside the safe, you find a bundle of old, well-worn media discs. The word "Watch Me" has been hastily written on the back of the topmost disc. Inspect the disc. The disc labeled "Watch Me" looks almost new. The others are clearly much older, and many of them are badly scratched. The last two discs in the bundle are stuck together. Ew! And when you try to pry them apart, the readable surface of the bottom disc peels away. Take the discs. All right. As soon as you finish with the safe, the nearby vidphone begins to ring. Now, we can choose not to answer this thing, and for some of you who don't care to what we're about to learn, then it's probably for the best. But for those who are completionists and want all your achievements, you best do it. Let's answer that phone. 917-8725. Damn you, Tommy Toontown. Actually, that's not the song. I just forgot the number off the top of my head, so. Hi there, Chief. Don't hang up. I'll got a proposition for you. This isn't the best time, friend. I'm a little busy. No. Who are you, and how do you know I'd be in this room? See the cameras in the corner of the room? Glancing up, you notice a pair of security cameras. They're tiny things, their casings colored to blend in with the dingy wallpaper. Easy to miss if you didn't know to look for them. Wave high. I'm on the other side of them. You've probably noticed that this building is under new management, right? And judging by all the fresh corpses I've seen strewing about all over the hotel, I'm going to guess that you don't like the new guys any better than I do. Well, I'd like to make you an offer. You help cover my escape, and I'll let you into a secure vault on top floor, belonging to the leader of the gang that used to roam this place. Trust me, it's still secure. I set up the security protocols myself. The last decker they brought in to take a crack at it came back on a stretcher. They haven't found too many volunteers since then. You're a decker, then. That'd be an understatement, chump. More accurate to say I'm the decker, in these parts at least. My handle in the Matrix is Blitz. Maybe you heard of me? Afraid not. Yeah, I should lie, but, well, I know who he is. You know who he is. Is he a step up to Monica? No. The name rings a bell, if you have Decking 3. It's just for dialogue purposes. Of course it does. In Berlin's Decker community, I'm a household name. So tell me about the gang that used to run the hotel. They called themselves the Schwarzheisen, and they pretty much ran Dragon Kip until a few days ago. They weren't a pleasant bunch, but they were better than the jackasses we got in there now. Etiquette gang, there's something about this that you're not telling us. From the pause on the other end of the line, you can tell that you've caught Blitz off guard. Yeah, what's that? If you set the matrix security for the vault upstairs, you must have been a member of the Schwarzheisen. That's not the kind of job that a street gang would hire a contractor for. They'd use someone that they knew they could trust. Yeah, okay, I was a member for a while, but the old boss called himself killed in a firefight, and his second-in-command took over. That was when the new guy moved in. I guess they sensed weakness, and the Schwarzheisen was still disorganized from the transition. Anyway, long story short, I don't consider myself a member anymore. I just want to get out and do my own thing. That's quite a mission. I wonder what else you're not telling me. Look, what does it matter if I was a member of the Schwarzheisen? I'm sure that you have some shady friends too, but I'm not going to ask about them because it's none of our business. Let's just clean out the safe and get out of here, okay? Yeah, where'd I meet you? Room 505 on the penthouse floor. Come rendezvous with me, and I'll take you to the vault. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, it's a completely optional mission, but there are some rewards for it. And as you can tell, he's got his own unique portrait, although a lot of people in this game have unique portraits. But he has a portrait that's a little bit different from the generic, NPCs we run across in the game. So let's go find out what the Blitz has to offer. Up to 505, the penthouse suite. Yeah, actually, if you didn't want to do this, we're done with this area. We could go back to town, get our karma, and finish out this chapter. But no, let's keep playing a little bit. Other than the fact that I just started the episode, so not too long ago. So hey, Blitz. So do you know the other 7 reindeer? Knew you'd come. I've always been a good judge of character. Since we're meeting in person, I'll formally introduce myself. He nods his head in salute. Blitz, Decker Extraordinaire, at your service. Blackwire. The vault is just around the corner. Once we get in there, I can unlock it with a few clicks on the keypad. Blitz offers you something between a smile and a smirk. Built myself a back door when I wrote the security system. No hurts to be careful. Sounds good. Let's go. All right, Blitz joins the group. He is a Decker and has a submachine gun. Let's go over. See if he has the stats. Yeah. As you can see, his decking skill isn't really that bad, but it's nothing compared to Monica. And my decking's better. Although he does have drone control as well, so at least that's something. And then let's take a look at his equipment. Yeah, Blitz has a Renraku Kraftwerk 1. He's got Blitz's outfit, which has armor 2. Nothing fancy. I spend most of my money on programs. Like how there's a little bit of extra thing if you check his outfit. And yeah, he's got an Ingram Smart Gun, Smart Link. And yeah, he's got a data jack, and he's got the eyes for Smart Link. Or this is the one with, sorry, this is the one with +3 to hit. Sorry, I was thinking of something else. No, he's got the data jack for Smart Link weapons, and the eyes give him +3 to hit. So, and then he comes with the Execute Attacker ESP and a couple heals and some drugs. So, surprise, surprise. Alright. Well, let's take a look at these doors here. Hello? Anyone in here? No? Okay, I'm stealing your stuff. Okay. Anyway, we get a, thing from it. Let's get rid of the drugs for now. Yeah, we get a drone repair kit. Probably don't need it. My drone hasn't taken that much damage, but there's no other way to heal drones outside the auto heal you get from finishing a combat. So that's the only problem with having riggers. You basically have to have drone kit repairs because there's no way you're not going to go through a fight without the what the. It looks like we ran into combat. So all right, let's have my guy. Well, actually. I mean, I don't have to run away. It's just, I can use it to mark dudes, though. So, I just don't like getting hurt. I break out in panic. Alright. Let's see. That guy could probably be easy to hit, so. Actually, let's hold off for a second and see what my options are before I do that. Let's move you into combat. I am. Alright. Iger. Oh, actually. since you're behind some people, let's have Iger get the haste. And Iger, let's get you in a good position to hit people with your rifle. Yeah, that's a pretty low percentage. Ooh, but there's you down there too. So we got a goon boss with a rifle, got a goon with a handgun, and then we got a goon with a shotgun. Okay, let's see. You've only got 2. Sue. The only problem is if I move him there, you won't be able to see. Actually, maybe. Let's see if you can still get line of sight. No, line of sight's blocked. Okay, well, next turn I'll have him mark enemies like I'm gonna do, so let's mark. Well, you probably want to get the shotgun guy out of the way, so. Alright. Okay. Take you out. And then bam. And luckily I didn't get hit. There, Iger. Yeah, you're my shining angel. You're my wolf. No, you're out of ammo. Should I close enough to hit with a shotgun? Yeah, the only problem with the rifle is it doesn't have too many. It doesn't have a lot of bullets. So, I mean, it does. It does. I just didn't refill from previous battle. But anyway, well, I don't know why I put so much effort in this. This guy's almost dead. So, yeah, there's that for that one. But we're not quite done with fights yet. So, but yeah, the rifle still doesn't have a lot of bullets to it. So. Oh well, not much you can do about that. I mean, we can get guns later that have more rounds in them, but... Alright, let's prepare to go inside. Anything else here? Nope. Okay. Alright, here we go. Tap a tap a tap. Done. Wait, when did that can get installed? Take cover. Ah, that's not fair. You get a free turn. But anyway, yeah, so we kind of want to turn that thing off. There's a turret there. Now, if you don't have drone control of 3, I believe it is, then there's not much we can do about that. We basically just have to tear this thing apart. However, this thing... The panel appears to be wired in a physical security in some way. You can walk away, or if you have drone control 3, send self-destruct codes to the automated security. Boom! Ha 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 ho! Yeah, now we don't have to worry about them. And we've also got a control point here. So a good spot for Mr. Spirit Man here. Do I want to summon him yet? Maybe I'll wait a second before I summon him. I'll move into place for now. Destroy! Alright, let's see. She's got a good spot. Blitz, can you probably see that guy? Probably not. Oh, you do? Okay, cool. Mark him then. I'm trying to get him to move over to that side of the box. That's the only problem with this game, is that trying to get people to move into specific spots is really annoying. Especially if there's someone there, like right next to it. It's hard to get them to sit on specific positions. Oh, I should have switched to the rifle. I guess Glory just get you in a position. Did you get confused? I think you got confused. Might be able to beat this guy without even having to summon. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Whoops. Yeah, this is the problem with the shotgun, is the the chance to hit is oof, that was terrible actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna mark you. Yeah, shotguns have that spread ability. Let's see, let's just double tap you. Alright. Wow, this guy's taking a hot mess. I took more damage than I should have from that guy because I used Blitz's spray and pray ability. I'll go over that here in a second, but maybe I should have summoned this so I wouldn't have taken all that damage. This is what I get for just trying to like just run through it, you know. Alright, time for the second battle. Uh-oh. Oh, not doing anything. It's not saying anything. Alright. Alright, let's pick up some stuff before we go through that safe. Alright, we got some jugs, some jazz. Who needs a little old jazz? Yeah, we got some bliss. Send that to the stash. More drugs. Tranquilizer narcotic. Incoming damage reduced by 4 for 5 rounds of combat. Strength reduced by 1. We'll send that to the stash. Let's take a look at this drone. The drone appears to be broken. All it can do is hover in place. Take the drone. There, I got a broken drone. There, come on. Oh. No, for some reason, it still had the question mark on it. I was like, huh, I thought I did what I did, so. Oh. Well, what's inside? Yeah, you got some 1,405 new yen. Alright. And we get some nitro. Add strength and willpower +2, but -2 charisma intelligence for 5 rounds. Stash. That's all I had in there? Trek. Yeah, money and drugs. What do you expect from a gang? Are we done with this thing? Blitz. Are we good? Go home now? Alright, let's go home now. Let's get out of here. Yeah, well, it's still something. It's still new yen we can spend on, like, equipment or whatever. So, yeah, let's get out of here. We're done. Alright, time to head to the 4th floor. Or, yeah. And let's get the heck out of here. Oops. Wrong button. I was pressing something earlier, but let's see, I think. Yeah, that's it. Alright. I was trying to think if there was any other like side stuff I could do before I headed out, but no, we're done. Hi, thanks for the assist. Can't tell you how happy I am to leave this place behind. Yeah, just business. Happy to help, but it must have been terrible to be stuck in here. Well, it was no picnic, I'll tell you that much. Say, it wouldn't happen to need a Nova hot decker, would you? 'Cause I suddenly found myself unemployed. Now, if you want to, obviously, you could say you're a decker, and you say, nope, we're good. Or you could just straight out ignore him, which probably for the best if you're the decker, or whatever. But for achievement purposes and completions purposes, as it happens, we could use a decker, yes. Excellent. Fantastic. I promise you won't regret it. Blitz has joined your team. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Bowser. Your team makes its way back to the nearest U-Bahn station. 20 minutes later, you're on a return trip to Bowser, leaving the filth of Dragonkip far behind, but the image of Green Winter's twisted corpse continues to linger in your mind. You lift one of the discs that you pulled from Winter's safe to the light. Reflections dance off of its surface. With luck, you'll soon have the answers that you've been looking for. Yeah, we got a new party member in Blitz, and yeah, he's okay. I mean, I don't really hate him that much, but he's not very optimally built to be a decker. As much as Actually, maybe I'm thinking of the original version, because I think his stats are actually worse in the original game than the director's edition, if I remember correctly. It's been forever since I played it, but anyway. Crew advancement available. As you lead your team through the shadows, your companions will continue to develop and learn new combat skills. Clicking the icon in the lower right-hand corner of the screen will open up the crew advancement menu. When this icon is highlighted, one or more of your companions is eligible to learn a new combat skill. As each advancement level, you may choose 1 of 2 possible combat skills for each of your runners. Choose wisely. Oh. Yeah, let's talk to some people before we head on in. Again, mein Freund, what can I do for you? How's Silk doing? Yeah, she mentioned that you had seen her. I don't know what you told her, Blackwire, but whatever you said, it works. Silk's determination is truly inspiring. A crime habit is a difficult thing to beat, but I don't doubt that you'll make it. Alright, well, no questions. So, yeah, Silk's okay. Now, if you want to... See, I don't remember how much new dialogue there. The old troll putters about, his artificial joints complaining loudly. He seems heavier today than when you first met, and he takes your approach as reason to seat himself and rest. I understand they put you in charge of Monica's outfit. Looks like we're both carrying heavy burdens. I suppose so. We'll see what gives out first, your will or my plastic knee. Need something from me? How are people handling the loss of Monica? I think most people are still in shock, but just you wait. They'll pass and then the panic sets in. Few folks are feeling real discipline around here. Monica kept them calm by keeping them safe. Now that she's gone, they're going to start realizing what a heap of misery this blasted city can be. I guess like most burgs in the world or whatever. Yeah. Well, what about you? How are you feeling? Exhausted by the prospect of change. Damned F state. Really doesn't matter that much to me, but the rest of it is a different story. Monica kept this place in one piece. She read the flux like a bird reads the wind or the fish reads the current. Without her, there's no telling what's going to happen. Yeah, well, I think other people could do it. Anything else you want to job about? Let to hear a little bit more about you. Let me guess, you want to know I lost the leg? Biotech 3, those prosthetics are antiques. Not like your modern cyberware, that's for sure, but few better options at the time. Lost the leg during the first Euro War, if you must know, in a bombing. Now you need something else from me? Nah, I didn't mean to bother you. Alright, let's take a look around before we get our obvious reward. Let's see if anyone else has any new dialogue. Simi, do you have anything? The one who's listening to the sound of music? The girl with the chip in her head stands with her eyes closed, rocking back and forth. She looks so frail that a light breeze might knock her over, but she somehow stays on her feet. Whether by coincidence or some kind of preternatural junkie awareness, she opens her eyes when you come near. I know you. Maybe by face, if not by name, a Blackwire. Face, by name, by cry, or by song. Simi Kim is what most people call me. They think I don't know, but I do. Monica, explain. How do you feel about Monica's death? Kim hugs her arms close to her body. Sad she never got to have a family. She'll never get married, never be a mother. Seems she was a mother to the whole crow browser. Kim nods her head almost dumbly, her eyes unfocused on the ground. Monica said a mother is always a mother, always. She hugs herself tighter and stares blankly at the ground. So what have you been up to? Drugs, BTLs. The girl absently fingers the chip jacket in her temple. I wanted to escape with the children. We had to get away from the soldiers, out of Austria. But it was wrong, all wrong. I was taking them over the mountain, but it was the wrong way. I know it was. It would have taken us straight into Germany, not Switzerland. We should have taken a train, gone to Italy. There we would have been safe. I didn't want it to end badly, so I turned it off. Zach sold me something new in it. I feel strong. I have a son, and he's destined to save the world. I have to protect him, because the machines have come back to kill him before he can become a man. Terminator, by the way, if you guys don't get the reference. I won't let that happen, because in here, I am strong. Though Kim's words are bold, her trembling voice and body betray someone aching for a fix. I'll catch up with you another time. Alright, and we can also go into the Dare. Was it, sorry, let me click on it again just to show you. Dare Weinkeller. Yeah, the statue has done anything new. Is anything in the phone booth this time, or that one? Nope. Okay, nothing this time. So, well, it's not like we got anything in the hotel that would warrant the phone call, but yeah, new area opened up, a little bar over here. Lucky Strike, huh? Hello, can I click you? Yes. A young woman stands at the bar, smoking a cigarette. You've seen her face before. Lucky Strike, one of the mercenaries from Monica's files. A plum of blue-gray smoke spills from the corner of her mouth as she turns her attention to you. Hey. The distinct circuit pattern tattoos that line her face shimmer and pulse with white. You need something? I don't believe that we met at Blackwire. Yeah, I know who you are. She takes a drag on her cigarette. How you holding up, champ? I heard what happened to your boss. She had a name, you know. She wasn't my boss. She was a friend. It happens. Running the shadows is a dangerous line of work. She smirks, then lets the smoke escape from the corner of her mouth. Don't I know it? So you need something, or are you just going to stand there staring? Well, why'd you bring up Monica? Did you know her? I met her a couple times. Seemed nice enough. She takes another drag on her cigarette. But I mostly know her by reputation. Can't live in the cruise without hearing about the Queen of the Crescent Bower. She pauses, then suddenly slowly lets the smoke escape through her nostrils. Can't say that I was a fan. Whoa there, Monica didn't control the Crescent Bowser. Didn't she? She locks eyes with you. Then why did the place start falling apart the second that she got geeked? She takes another drag on her cigarette. The smoke spills out of her mouth as she speaks. Either Monica controlled the Crescent Bowser, or she had her fingers in so many pies she might as well have. Comes out to the same thing either way. Lucky Strike taps out her cigarette and leans toward you, a predatory grin on her face. You and your friends, you followed Monica too. Obeyed her orders without question, right? Yeah, I mean, she was our team leader. Of course we listened to her. I got a newsflash for you, friend. Here in Berlin, teams don't have leaders. The very idea of a team leader runs counter to the spirit of this place. Maybe that's why this place sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Well, maybe. For such a rabid anarchist, your friends seemed awfully comfortable being in power. That's usually how it is, you know. It's like communism in Russia at the time, you know. They were all about, spreading the wealth and all this other stuff, yet the people who took advantage of those people's ignorance got in power, you know. You know the people. Yeah, but anyway. Yes, actually, all of your points are valid. She blinks. Huh? I gotta admit, I wasn't expecting that. She was her friend after all, and you're following right along in her footsteps. I don't put my friends on pedestals. Monica made mistakes just like the rest of us. But then why do you step into your shoes? Why are you making all the same decisions that she did? My friends need help. That's how I give it to them. If you've got a problem with that, I don't know why we're still talking. Easy there, Tiger. No need to get hostile. She raises her hands in supplication. And of course, I don't have a problem with you helping your friends. But a word of advice, in a place like this, stacking too much power on any one person is dangerous, not just for the person, but for everybody. She turns away. The last thing that we need is for you to eat a bullet and for this whole place to fall apart again. Yeah. Well, I mean, she had some reasonable explanations, you know. Whether it's all right, it's hard to say. I don't believe in true anarchy. I mean, yeah, it could work, but, I mean, technically communism couldn't work on paper. But, you know, for those who know history and know the world in general, it's not working. So, I'm not here to, you know, to wax philosophy and all this other stuff, but, yeah. Things on paper don't translate well to the real world, folks. Let's just say that. Anyway, let's check out the cybernetics. I believe this is where she might not, maybe she doesn't appear quite yet. Silk is supposed to appear like as a person you can run across in one of these places. Hey, Doctor, you got my stuff back? Welcome back. Welcome back. What can I do for you, my friend? I found the schematic. Think you can hook me up with this chrome? Very nice. The design appears to be simple enough. Yes, I should be able to provide you with this. It won't be cheap, though. Alright. So, what was in that drug I gave you? Well, about that. I'm sure you haven't been taking that stuff. Oh, no, never. A friend of mine used it once. I put a small sample in my mass spectrometer, and I noticed a few curious odor. Quite sweet, in fact, but commingled with the smell of burnt plastic. I examined a bit under the microscope while I was running. My eyes came to the same conclusion as the spectrometer, though it did narrow down some specifics. Basically, what you have here is a crystalline version of the methamphetamine cram, which is popular in some neighboring Kias. Hasn't caught on around the Crescent Bowser quite yet, though. These crystals were ground into a fine dust, though it was cut with a powdered sugar, what appears to be polycarbonate glitter. I would imagine that when the drug is administered, the glitter would open micro-lacerations in the skin, allowing the drug's effects to be felt more rapidly. Due to the powerful powdered sugar and glitter, though, I'd imagine that you're getting less cram than you would from a pure uncut source. Interesting. Thanks for the rundown, Doc. No problem. Let me know if you have any other health concerns. But anyway, now that we've got the injector... here it is, the auto-injector. When triggered, accuracy is increased by 6%, incoming damage is increased by 3 for 3 rounds of combat. So yeah, it's basically an auto-drug kicker that hits you every time. So not a bad thing to inject if you're using a cyberware character, which I might do, depending. But maybe not, just because I'm not really making a shooty character for this run. I'm basically letting my robots do the work. Hey, Zach, you sold me some bad crack. I mean, cram. Hey, you're back. Great to see you. What can old Zach get you? I think his voice is different, but like I said, if it's not a main character, I'm going to change their voice out there the whole game. Formula Jazz. I've got a formula for a combat sin. Can you produce something like that? Oh, you know I'm your man. I can hook you up right now. What's the deal with a special concoction? Flash's grin broadens even further. His mouth is disturbingly large, and there's something menacing about the sight of those 2 white teeth. That's the real deal, Trevor. A proprietary blend designed and delivered by yours truly. Pharmaceutical gray kamikaze cut with a genuine spirit residue from the tear, then mixed with my secret blend of herbs and spices. Oh, wait, I already read this before in the previous episode. Yeah, okay, never mind. I forgot I asked him that question before, but yeah, now that we got that jazz formula, now we can buy jazz from him if we want, so. But anyway, let's see what anyone else has to say before we call it an episode. Sorry, just look at my timer. Let's see. Welcome back. You need some weapons. See, I don't think I need anything right now. We've got weapons for all across Europe. Ares, Suska, Fischetta, you name it. If it can be found in the continent, it can be wired by Metbach Arms. Okay. Anyway. Oh, yeah, we could have asked him about Metbach Arms, but... Yeah, I don't need anything. I don't know why I talked to him. I guess I was expecting... Let me see if I can ask him about his arms this time. Tell me about your inventory. I don't conduct business with suppliers I don't know nothing about. Tell me about Metbach Arms. I don't discuss family matters with customers, let alone strangers. It is nothing personal, but the answer is no. Understood. Are you always this rude to your customers? Metbach's face flushes purple, his slate gray eyes narrow to slits. The Metbach family loves its customers, but if you don't buy anything, you're not a damn customer, are you? From the center of Metbach's jaw, you can see that he's furious. If you have etiquette street, you can apologize. Apologies here, Metbach, but I don't intend any disrespect. Allow me to prove my sincerity with the purchase. But anyway, you don't need to answer that. What you need to do is make a choice. Do you want to apologize and buy something, or do you want to haul your ass down the street, around the corner, out of my sight? From where I stand, there's only one right choice to make. But hey, it's a free city. You can do what you want. I'll buy something that calms you down. The apology could use work. The money, though, that I will take. Let's move past the foolishness and get down to business. And you don't actually have to buy anything from him, so don't worry about it. If you piss him off. It's just one of those, like, non-things, so... Alright, we could give money to the dancer. Not gonna waste money. As far as I know, there's really nothing to it. I don't even think you get karma from it or anything like that, so... Alright, let's see if Aljernon has any new dialogue here. Or Absinthe. Do you have any new dialogue? Nope, yep. She cares to not look me in the eye. Blackfire, a pleasure, as always. What can I do for you? Looking for some magic? Then you want to talk to Aljernon. He's just around the corner. Alright, that's all I need. Be well, human. Alright, any new dialogue, Aljernon, or not? Hello again, may I help you? I have a question for you, if you don't mind. You're in luck. I have a great many answer. Can I see what you're selling? Yeah. He just sells magic and stuff, don't. So, okay. Wasn't any unique dialogue. I don't remember every single time someone has unique dialogue, so you'll have to forgive me. Alright, Kami. Do you have anything to say? She tips an invisible hat. Hey there, remember me from the cafe? Name's Kami. Are you looking for something? Well, who you are for one thing. I'm on Tug's ears and hands outside of the cafe. Kami. I wear a couple of hats. A barista, a gopher. Keep my eyes and ears open. Let's just say I get on by trading stories. So I can count on you to hear what's going on? Like I said, only if you've got something juicy for me. And if Altug wants me to tell you something, but that's rare. I may be his ears and hands, but he's got enough of a voice all by himself. Doesn't seem to be afraid to use it either. Not in the slightest. Since you just moved here, I have some advice. If you haven't guessed already, he's got fingers in a lot of pies. I've seen what happens when he doesn't approve of someone or something. Pissing him off can't be worth it. And at the very least, you won't be able to get good coffee in this town again. She grins cheekily. So what's the story between you and Altug? She grins and winks vivaciously at you. Oh, surely you've guessed. You're not serious. She laughs. I can't pull a fast one on you, can I? Well, I'll tell you the real story sometime. How about that? Right now, though, I have some errands to run. Come on over sometime. We can talk about hookah and something, yeah? She lazily tips an invisible hat at you before turning her focus to the comm on her wrist. Yeah, try try to say, "Oh, you're together, huh?" It's like, no, we're not. So, not that it would matter either way. So, what does the menu board say? Oh, right, pumpkin spice soy calf. That's actually that's that time of year. The Turk leans into you, keeps his voice low. I have information regarding that matter my people will get into to offend him. The one involving the surveillance device on my data tab. Turk, I have been waiting for my coffee for nearly an hour already. Are you growing the beans out back? The coffee vendor shouts. Can't you say that I'm speaking to an honored guest? You tower of quivering corpulence. His voice lowers again. Now then, as I was saying, we were fortunate that you happened upon the surveillance tap when you did. The people on the other end were planning a very bad thing, to be sure. Very bad thing? Quite bad, yes. Monica Schaefer was an important member of this community, more than most were aware of. This Kiers was under protection. You know how it is in the Flux Offendum. The governance of the place that this is tenuous is at best. You never know what is going to be in charge from one day to the next. But Monica was a stabilizing force, and not just because she was dangerous. She was smart and funny and wise, and she had always the way with people. They wanted to support her, to follow, because they loved her, and now she's dead. When she was killed, it left an opening for others. It would have meant bloodshed and pain if this council had been allowed to continue the plan, but they did not. We saw to it, you and I. What happened to them? They have been reasoned with. Let us simply say, the matter is settled and leave it at that. The Krazenbaza will maintain its ability a little while longer thanks to us. And now what can I do for you, Effendi? Would you like some coffee? Coffee as in real coffee, not soy calf? Yes, for individuals of refined taste, I have a genuine bean coffee from my native Turkey. The cafe owner looks you in the eye. The tone of his voice grows low and serious. This is top-shelf item, my friend, and not for the general public. Only for those few discerning connoisseurs who can properly appreciate it. I don't think I'm the sort who can appreciate it. Tell me about the Turkish coffee. It is hand-picked by my family in Turkey and a true delicacy of the Sixth World. This was considered a luxury even before the Awakening, when bean coffee was everywhere. Every street corner, they say. Brigazzi leans in close, lowering his voice to conspiratorial whisper. Long hours in the shop have perfumed his body with a commingled scents of coffee, incense, and applewood tobacco. Trust me, your coffee experience has been limited to Zykov. You must not deny yourself this opportunity. You will see God. All right, you sold me. How much? This is a specialty item, delivered at some cost. I cannot part with it for less than 50 nuyen. 50 nuyen for a cup of coffee? Too rich for my blood. As I said, these items are not for everyone. Was there something else that interested you? No, I'm just killing time. I'll be going now. Maybe I'll taste God later. But for now, I don't want to. So, all right. I think that's it for everyone in town. Do you? I don't think you hardly ever say anything on shopkeep, but I'll talk to you anyway. Welcome back. What can I do for you? I acquired this drone. Can you get it up running again? Yeah, probably. It might take a bit of doing, though. I love working on these old core drones. Can't make you any guarantees, but either way, it's on the house. I'll leave it in your hands then. I'll start it right away. See you later. Actually, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. She glances back up. Yes, go on. I'm listening. Got that drone fixing with her. Just gave it to her. I'm in the market for something exotic. What kind of tech do you carry? Anything and everything needs a new deck. Some software, perhaps. I'm your girl. She taps a painted fingernail across the molded plastic of her data jack. Or maybe you're a rigger like I am. Perhaps I can interest you in a new drone or two. All sounds whiz to me. Let's see what you got. I'm not going to buy anything right now, but I do eventually. I can't equip 2 drones, so I'll have to figure out which. I'll have to look up which drone I actually want to buy, but nothing at the moment, so. All right. Well, we've gathered all the information we have about Green Winters. We got ourselves a new decker. We might get ourselves a new drone. Another thing is looking up, going up Black Wire, but the mystery behind Monica's death is still lingering. What happened to Green Winters will lead us in the next direction. Find out next time in the next episode of Shadowrun Dragonfall. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.